Dear students, welcome to Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Open University. This class is for BCom first year, second semester students of commerce for the subject Principles of Management from Block 2 Planning. The topic is Management and Objectives. Management by Objectives. We'll understand in today's class about the application of MBO, the advantages as well as limitations. Well, starting with the most common application of MBO is performance appraisal. Well, performance appraisal MBO is based on the achievement of predefined objectives rather than personal traits. It is a result oriented and objective evaluation system. Employees are assessed on how far they met agreed goals and target. Like for every increment system is there, or whenever yearly review system is taking place in organization for increment purpose or for promotion purpose, this performance appraisal systems comes in very handy. Well, performance appraisal system is a kind of a system where the immediate manager or the immediate supervisor will evaluate the employee performance, as well as the employee will also evaluate their performance on the basis of the targets which are being set beforehand in MBO. And on the basis of those set target, the performance is evaluated and the increment and promotion is being decided. So that is the whole idea behind performance appraisal. Now, talking about the key features of performance appraisal. The very first feature is it is goal based evaluation. That means the goals are predefined, predetermined, and on the basis of that only the evaluation takes place. Then comes it is measurable performance standard. That means the performance standards are measurable, whether quantifiably or quantitatively. So that is measurable performance standard. Also known as KPI. We also have a concept of metrics. So KPI are termed as key performance indicators in performance appraisal system, and also known as metrics. So these are the basic, you can say, the factors or the facts on which the performance are being evaluated. Then also the performance appraisal system is a participative system in nature. Participative appraisal process I have clearly mentioned before. Then it is a continuous feedback and a review system is there for performance appraisal. So this is how performance appraisal system in MBO work. Now we will discuss few modern applications of MBO. Well, widely used in performance management system to set the track employee goals, the MBO is used. Also it is applied in corporate planning, strategic management for aligning short term as well as long term objectives. Then it is integrated with KPI, that is key performance indicators or the metrics, to measure the organizational success. It is used in HRM, that is human resource management, as well, for the purpose of appraisals, training and development, and whatever requirement is there for the betterment of employees. So where there it is being used. Also it is adopted in project management to ensure timely completion of tasks as well as deliverables. Next comes, it supports digital performance tracking tools and dashboard for real-time monitoring of the performances and the outcome. So there it is of great importance. There it supports the digital performance tracking tools. And lastly, we have it encourages agile as well as flexible goal setting in dynamic business environment. So these are the modern applications of MBO process. Now we will discuss few of the advantages of MBO. Well, it provides clear goals and direction for employees as well as for managers by aligning their goals with the organization goal. It also improves planning and coordination across all levels of organizations. Then it enhances employee motivation and commitment through participation process. It ensures objectives and fair performance evaluation based on results. It also promotes better communication between managers and subordinates. And lastly, one basic important fact about MBO is it encourages self-control as well as accountability among employees. Talking about key benefits of MBO, it gives clarity of objectives. Then it increase involvement of all the levels of management, that is the employees, the subordinates, and whoever is involved in completion of task. Then the measurable performance is there, and also it improves efficiency of the task. So these are the all advantages of MBO process. Now let us understand few limitations of MBO process. Well, the first limitation is it is time consuming process. To listen to everybody goals, to incorporating everyone's goal and aligning the goals is not an easy task to be done. And moreover, with the changing nature of the human beings as well as the internal and external environmental factors, it becomes very difficult to it becomes very difficult for goal setting as well as for regular reviews. So it is a very time consuming process. Next, difficulty in setting clear and measurable objectives in all areas. See, every task cannot be measured. You cannot measure all the tasks, all the outcomes with numbers. You cannot quantify them. Even you cannot qualify as well. Next is overemphasis on quantitative goals, neglecting the qualitative aspect. So every time the emphasis is on quantitative goals. Why? Because it is easily achieved, it is easily evaluated. So emphasis is more on quantitative goals and they neglect qualitative aspects, again which is of core importance. Also, it may lead to rigidity, that is reducing flexibility in dynamic environments. So when you fix certain goals, the things becomes quite rigid, and which is not good for organization as well as for betterment of organization when things become rigid, because you need to be open, you need to be flexible to adapt to the changes which comes in near coming future. So it leads to rigidity when we fix the things, when we objectify the things. Next limitation is it requires a strong commitment and support from top management. So people are engaged from middle management and lower management in decision making process and task completion process, but a stronger commitment as well as support is very much required from top management. So that is the core you can say limitations of MBO process. Okay, I hope the limitations are clear now. All in all, let me conclude MBO process as it is a result oriented as well as participative approach to management, and it also align individual, team and organization goal for overall effectiveness. Then it enhances performances, accountability as well as motivation through clear objectives. Then it encourages continuous monitoring as well as feedback and improvement. Again, despite some limitation, it remains a powerful tool for modern organizations when it is implemented effectively. So all in all, in today's class, we have understood about the concept of performance appraisal as MBO and how it is done, what are the people involved in doing performance appraisal and what are the key features of performance appraisal. Along with that, the modern application of MBO is very important, which we have learned in this video by integrating key performance indicators, and where in human resource management and in various key areas it is being used. Also, it is adopted in project management to ensure timely completion of tasks. So these are the modern application we have studied, along with the advantages that it gives, that is clarity and increase involvement and improve efficiency. Then few limitations are everywhere for every concept. So here also we have studied that it is a time consuming process, and there is difficulty in setting clear and measurable goals, objectives, and it requires commitment, support from top management. So I hope the whole concept of management by objective is clear by now to you. Thank you for listening to this video.